When you travel for many days and on longer distances, you can't really expect to predict the weather really well and to plan everything very well. So we got to this place where it rained the entire day, but as you can see, the sunset offered some really spectacular moments. That ray of light that entered under the clouds made the entire day worthwhile. I mean, we had 5 or 10 minutes of sunset, but the images were truly spectacular. As you can see, the light simply floods the valley. There are still particles of rain, and because of that, the light is very, very visible, and you get this feeling that you are actually feeling the frame. And then I found this cross, this really old, this is an ancient grave, and I had to do a double exposure for this one for the foreground and the other one for the sky to capture all the tones from this image, but it looked really great.
This is by far the coldest morning and was the coldest night from this entire trip, and it's really cold, but we're gonna have a stunning sunrise.
Every time I'm at a sunrise or sunset, the first photo is not that good, but in this case I think it looks interesting. The fog behind it makes the small hut visible. It has a really high contrast. You get a certain feeling from this image. So I was just wandering from one place to another, trying to do some shots. These are pre-sunrise shots. These are photos that I did before sunrise, and as you can see, the road takes you to the right, and then you climb your attention to the hut in the background.
I will probably photograph more with the drone because I need some positions that are very easy to reach by the drone. It's a pretty big dog if you look at it, but he's very gentle. I think he realizes his strength. For the moment, the only thing I can say is that I have to wait for the light. The fog is still thick in the areas that I want to photograph. If something different will happen until the sun will come out from behind this hill, I'll photograph it. If not, it's just a waiting game.
As I'm waiting for the sun to come from behind really huge mountain, basically, I did this shot, and I have a calm feeling. I have a feeling of serenity, of morning. You kind of feel, almost you can feel the cold of that morning. And the fog is great, but up to a certain point you need to still have visibility if you want to capture something interesting through the fog. But lucky for me, at a certain point the sun, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come from behind the mountain because there are no clouds in the sky. And once that will happen, well, at that moment I was able to raise the drone, and the first shot that I captured was this. I mean, the light floods the valley, and you have this feeling that the magic is all around you, but you could not see the magic until the sun appeared, because the fog, it's magical because the light lights up the fog, and I position myself in such a way that I can see those moments, and it's pure magic. I don't think you can truly express with words the beauty and the feelings you're having in moments like this, when you're witnessing the entire valley being flooded by fog, and then beauty of the sunrise actually makes everything come alive. It's almost like I was watching a movie. I mean, it really was spectacular.
Lucky for me, I had a drone, and as you can see, a drone, it's more and more useful for you as a landscape photographer. It takes you to places where otherwise would be impossible. It takes you very fast to all sorts of locations around you. It's extremely useful to have such a gadget. And if I wouldn't have a drone, I wouldn't be able to capture the shots that I showed you.
For this shot, I did 2 exposures to capture all the dynamic range and the image, and I really liked how the rays came through the trees and this picturesque image of the cows. And then of course was time for breakfast and getting ready to go.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and continue to photograph, because it's the only way to get better. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.